Have you ever been doing something and somebody comes along and tries to correct you? Hey, you're doing that wrong. I'm eating a sandwich. Yeah, I know. You're doing it wrong. And you're pretty sure that person's a moron? Squeakity squeak squeak. Squeak squeak 'em. I know exactly how you feel. Every year for the past few years, I've done a Christmas countdown. And every year for the past few years, every moron who decided it was a bright idea to disregard 13 years of free education comes out of the woodwork and tries to correct me, telling me that I got the wrong amount of days. I think it's about time we set the record straight. If you're watching this with one of those people who acts like they know everything and they actually really don't, go ahead and punch them in the throat. And if you are one of those people who acts like they know everything, go ahead and punch yourself in the throat. Now I figured for this episode, before we can get into anything else of any importance, I need to get it out of the way and set the record straight, because inevitably somebody's going to come up and tell me that I'm doing it wrong, and I'm gonna look at that person or type to that person, "You're an idiot." So we're just gonna get it out of the way right from the beginning. You're an idiot. That brings us to a segment that we're going to call Learning Things and Stuff. Did you know that tomatoes aren't even mammals? They're not vegetables. Hey, shut up. I'm educating here. There's this thing that we have in the world called math. Now, for those of you who think they know everything and didn't pay attention to free education, I know this might be a stretch for you, but it exists. It's a real thing that we can use to find things out in a scientific manner. Before you count down anything, you need to figure out what it is that you're counting down. In our case, we're counting down days. Days are something that we use to measure time, like a unit of time. The next thing that you need to figure out is what you're counting down to. In our case, counting down to Christmas. So we need to go to the time when the said event begins, in this case, midnight Christmas Day, the very first second of Christmas, midnight, not 12:01. Date shifts at midnight. Midnight shift. Midnight is backwards to you because you're looking at it through a camera. Midnight, next day. That's how it works. 11:59 is the last minute of today. Midnight is the first minute of tomorrow. I feel like it's a campaign speech. 11:59 is the last minute of today, and midnight is the first minute of tomorrow. When you're trying to figure out the days till Christmas, start on the day that you're currently on the calendar. In our case, today's Friday, November 25th. Do not count today as a day until Christmas. Start tomorrow as number 1 and keep counting up every day until December 24th. Because again, Christmas is not a day until Christmas, it is Christmas. So from today, there are 30 days until Christmas. Now, if you want to figure out more exact, all you then have to do is figure out how many hours it is from now until midnight. If you want to figure out minutes too, whatever. How much time it is from now until midnight, add that to the days. That is exactly how much time is left until Christmas. Now, because I'm filming this and you're going to be watching it later, I can't really give you the exact hours, minutes, and whatnot. But we're going to not round up and just go with the fact that it is 30 days until Christmas from today. So that was a kind of a boring day to start off the countdown. I know. I apologize. It's going to get way more interesting. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the man, the evil that is Santa Claus. You think I'm joking. This is serious business. So yes, tomorrow I'm going to educate you on the reality of Santa Claus, not the bullcrap that the retail stores and everybody's trying to get you to believe. the real story about Santa. And that's probably gonna be way more fun to do. But as for today, that's really all that we got left. And so we're gonna put this at the end of every episode. Today was about counting down, so I was throwing in there. But as of today, we currently have 30 days until Christmas. So there you go. That is all we have for today's Christmas countdown. Tune in tomorrow for more. Yeah.